When winning is the only option, the sharpest bettors in the world call me. Not because of what I know, but who I know. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. But talk is cheap, so let me show you. The Syndicate Insider Show starts now.
What are you doing, Johnny?
Just looking at these early scores. So what are the Browns, the Steelers, the Dolphins, the Broncos? What do they all have in common?
All favorites.
All road favorites.
Road favorites.
I always tell you in baseball how easy it is. How you gotta look at the home team advantage. Indianapolis plus 2.5 at home, 31-28. The Bears plus 8. They went outright 23-17. My sources made that play. We got the ticket to prove it last Monday to catch the big number off last Sunday's loss. And how about those Jets plus 6.5 at home? They went outright 20-6. And then again, we come with Buffalo, or as they would say in Italy, Buffalo, plus 1, 26-16. And then let's talk about dogs as a whole. Those were the home team dogs. How about the Houston Texans down 1 at the half, blow the game? Even though you're behind the camera, how did I didn't watch the Texans game. What happened? They scored at the end?
They were up 30-28. Brady got the ball back with under 2 minutes. You know what happens when he gets the ball back. Literally under pressure, throws a perfect spiral to the corner of the end zone, front pylon, Brandon Cooks touchdown, game over. Can't give Brady the ball
But
last.
guess what? If you're a sports bettor, it didn't matter. If you had the Patriots, you were done. Now let's also talk about second half chasing favorites. How'd that do so far today? Tell me, Mike.
Well, chasing a favorite. If you chase the Patriots in the second half, lane 6.5.
7.5.
It actually went down to 6.5. You lose. Chasing the Pittsburgh Steelers at 7, you lose because of the overtime. They were actually winning the second half, going into overtime, and then obviously the touchdown put it out of reach. And a lot of teams today did not bounce.
Here's the bottom line. If you think it's as easy as taking every favorite that's losing they have, you're sadly mistaken. If you think it's easy as not understanding how important the 12th man is, which is the road, which is the home team, then you're not understanding real traditional analysis. We got a lot of calls today from people saying, the service that I paid for has been losing, this guy's been losing, can you help me, can you help me? Guys, if you're listening to this video, not only can we help you, I gotta stand up, you know how I am. Not only can I help you, I can tell you that if you think it's as easy as sitting in front of the TV watching games for the purpose of having an excruciating Sunday, this is not the place for you. I am in the business to trade sports. I come in here 2 minutes before a game ends, and I come in 2 minutes before the game goes into halftime to see if there's an opportunity to trade the game within the game. When you look at this board early in the day, there's nothing really that stands out. Do you agree? Did you think the Ravens, Mike's a Ravens fan, did you think they were going to get shellacked like they did in London, England?
Even as a fan, I did not believe the Ravens was a good side today. Just too many inconsistencies with the offensive line. Losing Yanda is going to be a big part. This was the first game without him, so we laid off that game completely. I'm not a homer, as you think, even though I'm a big Ravens fan.
Alejandro Villanueva. Even though I'm a Ravens fan, you could say you're the effing man. Guys, I'm not into politics. The man holding this camera came to this country when he was 8 years old. Sure, you have the right to do whatever you want. But you know, I was thinking about this as a father of a 9-year-old and a 12-year-old. There is a separation from church and state. Instead of even getting involved in the controversy of what Trump said on Twitter, there should just be a separation of church or state and sports. Because this is so ridiculous to waste people's money that are spending good hard-earned money to go to these games. If you're a bettor, you're not going to the games. No real sports bettors actually going to a game. How can they go to the games and monitor 15 games for halftime, 15 MLB games, international soccer. We even got an MLS play tonight. So what I would say is this. When I listen to the media today, watch some of the reports on these games, everybody's talking about Trump's comments on Twitter and how all the players were in shoulder and down on their knees. But I got to hand it to my man in Pittsburgh. The ex-Army Ranger, served 3 tours in Afghanistan. I read he was the only guy that came on out. Now look, I take the point that you should have the right to do whatever you want to do. But the bigger point is, it shouldn't even be involved in what we're doing. I have a 12-year-old, I have a 9-year-old, I tell them when they hear the anthem, cover their heart. What kind of message does that send if they can see these guys do whatever they want? That would be like running every stop sign. That would be like running every red light. And the man holding this camera knows what it's like to live in other places where you can't do what you want to do. But with that comes a responsibility. Now back to sports betting. If you want to watch, you want to listen, and you want to learn, understand that if you spent your whole day staring at the screen, shaking your head, saying, why me, you don't know what it is to be successful. We had a client, we were 2-1 yesterday on our selections. What did the guy say? He bet 10 other games on his own and went 1-9?
Right, and he actually went opposite of ours one of the games.
And I said to him, why did you go opposite of one of our selections? He said, because I do the research myself too. You wouldn't go to a doctor and argue with him. We're the doctors. When I say we, my syndicate. Did you go to Scores and Odds? Did you watch Kenny White on the radio Tuesday and Wednesday now with my 1-hour TV radio show in Las Vegas? Do you understand what it is to be successful and win? I'm looking at these games, but when I look at the college games as well, so many upsets in these college games on Sunday, Saturday. And you have to overlook. You can't overlook and forget like these games didn't exist, because you have to be prepared and understand professional bettors. They're going to make their moves Tuesday and Wednesday, just like we did on the Bears last week, +8. Yeah, it didn't matter if you got 7 late, but I'd rather have 8 than 7 without buying into the number. Anything you want to add from behind the camera?
No, I think it's just been another successful week here at the Syndicate.
Bottom line is, if you want to come in from the outside and come into the inside, we're here till halftime of the Sunday night game. Pick up the phone, make the call. Mike is behind the camera, and then when he hangs up, he'll be waiting for your call. 1-800-880-7507.